like Braille, the way I make him feel words on a sheet. He's so good.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Steelers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set. 60 red. 60 cut.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He'll put his head down and get up to the 42. That's a gain of about 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action with Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. That's pumped by Brooks. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. First and 10.
Ready, set.
A run out of the gun will Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Second and 12.
A second down throw for Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Panthers.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he's in! Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field bite for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. They'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
19
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
On play action, Young. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Set. Hut. Black 40. Set. Hut.
Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Open man, it's Davis downfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Ready, let go.
They run out of the gun with Benson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Let's go. 60 broadcast. 70 live.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one caught at the floor. And he will score. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Steelers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now Young. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second and
So
20
after one,
at the 10-yard
it's the
line.
Steelers with the early lead. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third
For whatever
down.
reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Down.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got his tight end, Max Sanders. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
At the 42-yard
Black.
line.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
10 more yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready?
They'll try and run it with Brooks. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
Ready, ready. Look set.
Here's Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we cut.
Here's Young. That one taken in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers move on to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down. On the ground, it's Benson. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Ready? Again, it's Benson. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Steelers first down.
Okay, great.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 19, 18. Mustang 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, This is Benson. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
Come on. Set. Cowboys.
Now here's a keeper on its own reach.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second TD catch of the season. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Their own 8-yard line.
Ready?
On first down is Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set. Hut. Set. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. That's caught by Brooks. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Throwing is Young. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Now Young. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
On the set. Set. Ready. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on. Set. Set. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd
Ready.
and young.
Give it up to the middle to Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come back, team. Let's go now. Ready,
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
That's 13. 5 in. Pass all 80. Go.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Red. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready.
On the ground, it's the tight end. We'll take this forward for about 5. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
On the double.
2nd and 5.
Ready. Hunt.
Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Here we go. Set. Set.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Come on, set. Ready?
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
To throw is Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Slide through.
Throwing on second down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To throw, Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set. 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's got another one. Jerry Judy. Touchdown Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Steelers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Young to throw on 1st down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
Ready.
A carry now for Brooks. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. Exiting the pocket right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Crackle 80.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Leonard. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Davis downfield to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready,
From the gun, here's Leonard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That's caught by Brooks. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That's taking it. It's Xavier Legette. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw is Leonard. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers.
Look, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got it, man. It's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and wrist, Iketina. Orange Richard Mille on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't want to be.
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2.
Let's
The
go.
Panthers will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18
conversion.
Cardinal. Let go.
To the air is Leonard. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Fitzgerald to kick
things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get about 5. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Open man is Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Bronco switch.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, Leonard. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
And he will score. Game on. Panarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the jump. You're not. 18, 5 years.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ready. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. 6 the Eagles. 6 go.
Leonard to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Like it.
Looking to throw. It's Leonard. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2nd and 7.
Ready.
Now Leonard. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points.
Ready.
Here is 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. Finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll come up for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
He'll run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
No give on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Ready. Ready.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This is 1st and 10.
Get it. 79 Broncos. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.